What's good, Destined Ones? Today I'm going to explain one of the most difficult and amazing systems in Black Myth Wukong, as well as show you the best medicine in the game. It can help every single build be extremely powerful, and once you start using it, you probably will never be able to stop. With that being said, let's jump straight into it. First things first, the medicine. Zodiac sells a bunch of medicines, we all know that, but he also sells formulas. In his store, you can buy any medicine you like as long as you have the will for it. And the medicine that is the most legendary and the best one he has is this right here, the Long Ẩura Amplification Pellet. This is a fortifying medicine that when you use it, it massively increases attack, crit hit chance, and crit damage for a long duration of time, meaning that it's a valid item that you can use against bosses. It just works. But there's a caveat. You're only allowed to have one at a time, which makes sense because this thing is kind of broken. You can store as many as you can make, but you can only hold one at a time. Now let's talk about that system because it's a little bit confusing. In my inventory right now, I have this right here, the Tiger Subduing Pellet. I have one in storage. So if I was to use the one in my inventory, just pop it. Now I have the effect. I'm able to get a little bit of DPS out for a moderate duration of time. And then when I go into my inventory, you can see that I actually used it. Now, you don't have to go back to your storage or do anything special. All you have to do, anytime you reset in this game, it will instantly replenish your storage. What that means is anything that you have stored away at the shrine, when you reset, will automatically jump right into your inventory for you. You don't have to order it. You don't have to do a thing. So when you go back into your inventory, bang, look at that. It's there for you. That's one of my favorite things about the medicine system, and it's another reason why you should always try to use it, because there's no downside to it. With that being said, you can see that I have a bunch of these Long Ẩura Amplification Pellets stored. You're able to buy the formula from Zodiac. Now, exactly when you can buy it, I cannot be sure. To be honest with you guys, I defeated all of the Longs in this game. I defeated Red Long in Chapter 1, then I fought Black Long in Chapter 2. I then fought Cyan Long in Chapter 3. I fought Yellow Long in Chapter 4, and then I went back and fought Chen. But I had already purchased the formula from Zodiac probably after I fought the Cyan Long, I want to say. So I think it appears after you start to fight the Longs, but maybe it just appears with progression of the game. I can't be sure. Let me know when you was able to collect this in the comment section below. I'm very curious because I want to spread good information to the community. I wasn't like mindfully thinking, oh, I just beat a Long, let me go check on it. That's why I don't know the exact answer, just to let you know. But I know one thing, this guy had nothing to do with it, because I beat him recently just so I could unlock this realm. And when I unlocked it, I'm so glad I did, because this is the next part, harvesting. You can harvest all of your matured ingredients. You got to give that man back there seeds. Once you give Chen your seeds, he'll be able to grow whatever the item is. Some items are rare and uncommon. Other items are super legendary, and it's going to take a long time for them to harvest. But you need to be careful. A lot of the normal, uncommon, or rare items will instantly cap out. So if I take these in about 3 to 5 minutes, there'll probably already be another couple matured ready to be picked. However, this item right here, the Millennium Ginseng, this is a legendary item. So it's only going to allow me to have 2 matured at a time. And then if I don't come back when this timer is up, it doesn't automatically go into your numbers held. It's wasted. So you want to come back here as often as possible to check on your plants. The one I'm waiting on right now is this right here, the Monkey Head Fungus. The reason why is Monkey Head Fungus is one of the ingredients for our most powerful potion. Going down into medicines, you want to look at this right here. This is our Long Ăura Amplification Pellet. We can make as many of these as we want, but you're going to need Monkey Head Fungus, Purple Lindsay, and Aged Ginseng. Now I got good news for you. Aged Ginseng and Purple Lingzi are common items. You can find them in Chapter 1, Chapter 2, definitely, and Chapter 3. You can sort of find them in places in Chapter 4. However, the best place to get them is either from the store at the shrine or from Chapter 2 and 3. Running around and collecting these yourself is not always a bad idea. When you're out in the world trying to collect different plants and ingredients, you may have a chance to get a special item. When I was farming today out in the open world, I got this right here, the goat skull. This is a special soak. Using the gourd moderately increases the maximum health for a short duration. That's kind of insane. This is a soak that whenever you use your gourd, it's going to increase your health. Why would you not use that? As well as this right here, the Tender Jade Lotus. Using the gourd slightly increases a small amount of defense for a short duration. You have the chance of getting some pretty amazing things out there, so it's not always a bad idea to go and pick your own ingredients. But if you can get lucky and get the seeds, then you can infinitely grow them for yourself, and it's just more convenient. With that being said, I'm going to take you to 2 bosses in this game that are going to give us this right here, the Millennium Ginseng Seed, and this right here, the Monkey Head and Snake Head Mushroom Seed. So let's get straight to it. Our first location that we're going to want to go to is the New West. Once you go to the New West, we'll start over in the Forest of Felicity. All right, now that we're at the Forest of Felicity, I'm going to run you through all the shrines you need until we get to the boss. You want to travel this way, going right through this gate. This is a special NPC right here. He's going to have a pretty cool quest, so I wouldn't ignore him if I were you. I am going to have a guide about that entire quest if you're curious, coming soon. Run past those boys there. Come straight up here until you hit this gate and make a right. Be careful, there's going to be a dude trying to swing at you right there. Yeah, I got issues with him. We're going to come around the corner, and just before you get here, take a left. Head down, and then you're going to head through this gate where this big rock holding man is right here. How you doing, guy? Run straight past him and continue heading straight down. And from this point, boom. You're going to make it here to the Towers of Karma. Now, the reason why we started at that last shrine is because you're going to make it here to the Mindfulness Cliff. And then you're going to basically slide down all the way to the Forest of Felicity. These are mandatory areas that you will definitely pass on the way to the boss. So from here to here is mandatory, and then from the shrine we just came from, that's all you need to know. Now once you get here, you want to go ahead and make a right. Turn around this tree, continue straight back to where you see that stone statue-like thing. And this is where we want to be. There's going to be a plant about right here. Go ahead and pull that thing right out the ground. 1 second. Sorry about that. Anyways, there's going to be a seed or a plant right here. Pull that out the ground, and that's going to actually be a mini boss fight. Go ahead, beat down that boss, and you're going to get a couple of cool items. For one, you're going to get this right here, the Ginseng cape. For two, he's going to actually turn into this right here, a spirit for you. Old Ginseng Guai is going to be pretty awesome. When you equip him, he'll moderately increase the maximum health of summon minions. So, it's kind of a vibe, not bad. Last but not least, our old man there is going to give us a seed, and that seed is going to be the Millennium Ginseng seed and the regular seed that we need for our potion. Now, if you come back here, this is a little bit of a bonus. You can grab the Jade Essence, which is a very amazing drink that you need for your gourd. The Jade Essence is going to allow you to get back 36 HP as well as a moderate amount of mana. If you're a person who loves spells, you gotta have this. And that's going to be a trend. If you ever pull something out the ground and it has a name and it's a mini boss, look around the area for a drink, because 9 times out of 10, there's going to be one there. All right, now that we've gotten that, let's go get the next one. For our next stop, we're at the Forest of Ferocity. Now, from the Forest of Ferocity, you want to go ahead and make your way over here. Run to this open area and run past these 2 yellow coated guys over to your left. Continue along the path and we're going to run right past this snake dude right here. Take a left and head up to this area over here. You're going to have a couple of monks. This monk right here is passive. He's not going to fight you. He's going to yell at you though. But the next monk is going to try to kill you. So just be ready for that. You can tell I do this a lot. Continue all the way up the stairs until you get to the top and run through this gate. Once we hit the gate, we're going to make a left. All right, we're going to continue on. You're going to have these 2 boys here. I'm going to run past these dudes because one of them wields a little bit of wind and I hate those guys. Continue on past that snake who somehow can sense us. Run past this snake as well and come over here to the right. If you go towards the left, you're going straight towards the boss. But if you come over here, we're going to go to a secret area. Continue all the way up the steps. Make your way around the cliff. We'll go a little bit further and we're going to hook a left. Turn a right up here and we're done. There's going to be an open area and a house. So once you hit this point right here, we're good to go. Here, you're going to find these snake heads. Now you can go ahead and gather these, but there's going to be one snakehead mushroom that's right about here. As soon as you pull that out the ground, that's going to turn into the fungi woman. Fight her. She regenerates over time and she hits you with her spores, so just be careful, which is a pretty amazing build that I'm thinking about making in the future, by the way. And then run over here and collect the drink. That's just a trend. Every time you come to one of these locations that has a named boss that came out the ground, 9 times out of 10 they might have a drink, so make sure you're on the lookout. The drink that was here is going to be this one right here. The Sunset of the 9 Skies. If you're somebody who uses ki a lot or the different skills in the game, you're going to need this. It grants a considerable amount of ki, meaning that you'll always be able to pop your skills whenever you need them. 2 of the most amazing drinks you can possibly find in the game in a very easy spot. All right, so there's one more thing I want to talk about that's over here in the garden, and that's this right here. This little guy eats rice cocoons. So if you didn't know what rice cocoons were supposed to be used for in this game, well, here's one thing. Every time I see him and I go to feed, he eats a rice cocoon. I've given him 3 so far. I'm not exactly sure what they do, but I have some theories. My first theory is every time you give him a rice cocoon, it shortens the duration of a harvest. So if these things took 10 minutes before, now they're only going to take about 8 minutes, is my headcanon. I'm not sure though. That, or every time you give this man a rice cocoon, he matures and eventually he's going to be super big and he's going to try to eat me. One or the other. There's a mystery behind this thing and I'm excited to figure it out. If you already know the answer and you want to say something about it, please put the word spoiler at the top of the comment so that we know that if we look at the comment, we're going to get spoiled. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, go ahead and smash that like button for me. And consider subbing to the channel so that you don't miss out on my daily Black Myth Wukong content. Now for today, that's going to be all, but I hope you guys have a wonderful one. I'll see you guys in the next one. This was your boy Emma, M6HD. For now though, I'm out of here.